What's up, YouTube? It's Jay. Saturday, and I'm at my local outdoor flea market. I figure I'll hit it at least one last time before the cold weather starts. It's gonna suck once the winter starts, man. I'm gonna miss this. But today I have 18 bucks I'm gonna spend on video games here, if I can find any. You don't always find video games here, but I have found some good shit here before, and let's go check it out. Alright, it is freaking wet here. Lots of mud. Man, might remember this place from one of my other videos. We were walking in, but we didn't actually take any footage of it inside the place. Me and Jamie were here. Hold on a second. Man, it is dead here today. It must be because of the rain and the weather. I don't know if I'm going to find anything. Look at all these open booths. Normally that shit is packed full. A lot of PlayStation 2 games.
Making a YouTube video. What? Making a YouTube video. Here it is. 5-year-old
How much are the games anyway? Are they all different prices?
The different systems are, yeah. The Xbox and the PS2 are $1 a piece.
$1 a piece? Really? Wow, that's a great deal.
Yep. Try to keep it fair, you know what I mean?
Looks like you'll be getting some of my money.
And other ones are cheap too. I mean, some of them are make off-front cartridge games and stuff like that.
Do you have cartridges?
They're in the first box.
That's what I'm really looking for.
There's some goodies in there. I mean, there's some left.
How much do you want for these ones?
Yeah, them are pretty much making offer on kind of thing, because I really don't. I'm not gonna say one's $1 or one's $2, but I'm.
Yeah, I collect them all. You know, whether they're any good or not. I'm trying to get all of them.
I got a couple of Japanese Dragon's Quest in there. One's in the package still.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh.
A red one and a red pack.
Oh, I see. What would you ask for this?
Make me offer on it. I'm sure I won't turn it down. It's reasonable.
All right, let me just go through and see.
I'm a package deal kind of guy. The more stuff you get, the
I have these ones.
Leave my inventory and see. I go through a lot of this stuff. This is to keep my house empty.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I actually get rid of all the sports stuff that's really, nothing, and get rid of it for like 30 cents on a dollar.
Yeah, sports stuff. Yeah, it's hard to get rid of sometimes because
some of the stuff you want to hold on to, like the 05 stuff, for some reason, sells decently.
You know, I wouldn't really know anything about sports games.
I just know about like the different information on the actual games. Like it seems like 05 for some reason of all the games for sports holds the value more than anything else.
I have all of those ones. Okay. Don't need some sports.
He's pretty good.
No soccer. Let's see. Am I in your way, guys?
Yeah, we just want to take a look in that box where you at.
Alright, just give me 1 second. This is the stuff I'm interested in.
you guys see a case in there, don't have nothing on it, it's probably a good game. If I don't have a case for it, I have a game, I put it in a case anyway.
I actually have some case only stuff at my house because I buy lots sometimes, and I'll get empty cases. So
Yeah, me too.
sometimes,
Lots of empty cases.
Give me a second on that.
Dragon Ball Z. Oh, the bonus disc.
One guy that
Yeah.
figured he might have his flux. And then what is that bonus like?
Oh boy, I got that album right there. CD. Chumbawamba.
How much is a CDs a piece?
Peace. Alright, I'll do
7 for 5, 15%.
You can mix and match the music and the DVDs if you want to.
How much DVDs?
Dollar.
Same thing, 7 for 5.
cranberry.
That's for one disc of these. Some has one disc, some have two, you know what I mean? That's different. There's only a couple that are like that. Not like a bonus feature, you know, if it's got like actually 2 discs of music.
He remembers me too because I was going from 60.
There's a couple that have 2, like Encore and Jay-Z's Blackouts, I think got 2 on it.
Really? Yes.
You know, I made that whole box just for you of the motion pictures because you asked me to.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
I mean, I'll read it for you.
I think it stops itself.
The dough?
That's what I'm thinking, like it comes out all by itself.
Play track 2 for 20 seconds during the cleansing process. You hear a tone. This is your indication that the lens is being cleaned. At the end of 20 seconds, you may switch to track 3. Enjoy the music. Press stop and eject CD 340 lens sticker. So pretty much it's stuff. You know, you follow the lead, man. It's it goes to track 2. When it starts track 2, it's cleaning it. It's 20 seconds in between each one. So it's going to take 40 seconds, and then it says listen to the last track, and then it'll eject.
Oh, okay. You got that?
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
See, I didn't forget you either, man.
We didn't forget.
We didn't forget about you either.
Who is it?
I said we didn't forget about you. Remember you said bring it. I need it.
Oh, yeah. Might as well bring another one. Maybe somebody else would want one.
This one I just need the case for. I have the game Soul Reaver 2.
Soul Reaver, yeah.
Yeah, this is a good game, man.
I do have cases at the house and stuff because I keep them.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find the CDs by themselves, and sometimes they're good and sometimes they're bad. It's like a process, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
Same thing with like I get a lot of the DS games that are missing.
I got
The,
8, bro.
you got 8?
6, so that's 6.
Yeah, $6.
Got a bag.
Good bag, yeah. $6. You got that Dragon Ball Z3, that Techno Nachi?
No, I don't.
That's a hard one to, especially like a rare one to get. The expansion for or whatever.
I kind of missed out on a lot of the Dragon Ball stuff because I don't really get into anime that much, but a couple of my friends are really into it.
Oh man, I like the anime more. Like the Final Fantasy turned it over from the cartoon to the anime, you know, and a lot of their stuff. I'm a big Final Fantasy or Chrono Cross, Chrono Trigger.
I'm a big Final Fantasy guy myself, and I
was
love
kinda
Chrono
for a long
Trigger.
time.
Yeah.
Until just people were, there was nothing else you could do, you know.
Yeah.
I played that for like 5 or 6 years.
Do you have prices on all of this, or is it just one price, or
Yeah, I just
what are you asking for the games?
like most of them are $3.
$3, okay.
Why, you sell them too?
No, I just collect. That's it. Me and my son. My son's 5, and he got into Mario Brothers, so we started collecting all the stuff I had when I was a kid. So that's what I do. I go around to flea markets and yard sales and look for them, and we make videos together of us playing them, and then we make videos of us hunting them down. But he's at his grandparents this weekend, so I don't have.
Those are the older ones.
Yeah, I don't. I know I don't have these two.
You don't find too many of them anymore.
Yeah, I got stacks of them, man. I got like over 200 of them.
Right, but I mean, if
Yeah, but
you go
they.
looking for them, not too many people.
Yeah, they're
sell
not. Yeah, they don't. You don't see them everywhere anymore.
them. I don't find too many of them anymore. Those in the 64s are like hard to find.
Yeah, Nintendo 64s. Yeah.
This just in, and even more stunning news thanks to Net 10 Wireless and Rent-A-Center. Everyone can get the best smartphones on the nation's best 4G LTE networks. No long-term contracts, credit checks, or deposits.
Groundbreaking report, Susan.
Yes, Dan. Now everyone can have a cutting-edge smartphone.
Kind of makes that whole story I did on Congress getting along seem like small potato.
It sure does, Dan. Extremely tiny, miniature little potatoes.
I am so sure. This is big. Right now at Rent-A-Center, you can get the Samsung Galaxy S5 with no long-term contracts, credit checks, or deposits, and unlimited talk, text, and data plans from Net 10 start at just $40 a month. Samsung Galaxy S5 requires rental purchase lease agreement. Participating locations only. See store for details. Includes a fixed amount of high-speed data per month. A month equals 30 days. Other restrictions apply. Refer to the latest terms and conditions of service at net10wireless.com. For a 25th anniversary, the customary
It doesn't have the box to it.
50th, it's gold. 75th, it's diamonds. The 100, we suggest heavy metal. Live life at full throttle with the power and performance of
All right. This is where Guitar Hero games go to die. AC/DC, Crash, Time Splitters. Rain soaked, man. That's pretty cool. You got any old Nintendo games? Or Atari? Sega? No? Alright, thanks. That's pretty cool. Say, bud, how much you want for the Nintendo games?
turtles are 10, the other 2 are 5.
Yeah, no, I'll pass on that. We already have a turtle. It's
If you want
want it for 4, I'll give it to you for 4. How's that?
You would do it for 4?
I will.
Oh man, that's so
Because
awesome.
you're so into it.
You should check out my YouTube channel, man. Me and
Do you have a
my
color?
5-year-old son do
If you write down the
the name of it. Yeah, I can do that. I don't have a pen or anything though. This is cool.
It's missing a couple marbles, I believe.
That's all right. Marbles are easy to replace. And with that, I am officially broke. She had $11 on this. She ended up giving it to me for 4. She wasn't gonna, but then all of a sudden she changed her mind. So, Pac-Man board game, awesome. Now I'm broke. So we are going to be window shopping. Now that I'm broke, this is where I run into a TurboGrafx 16 with a bunch of games for like $1. Here it is right here. What do we got here?
Oh yeah, there's 15.
Well, that's a really help.
Oops.
That really helps to make it easier. Easier.
Lethal Enforcers.
Thank you. You have a nice day.
Strike Eagle.
I have peppers next weekend too. So yep.
Man, it figures I just spent my last $1 before I got to your booth.
Yep, the whole thing. You could have $25.
25 bucks.
Pepper lady.
Yep, pepper lady. Come on,
Pepper
12
lady.
for $1.
I actually have everything
they hot?
except
No, they're all right. Hot pepper. I gotta eat like the ghost.
that
Scorpions. That's
Yeah, you're
hot.
used to them.
Yeah.
and
When they're
that.
hot, they make you eat them.
Which ones do you want? Oh,
I
you
have
saved your
everything.
last $1.
Yeah, no, I'm
You're broke.
I'm window shopping now. I'm making a YouTube video for
Oh, okay.
I collect video games with my
Oh,
son,
okay.
and we go to yard sales and flea markets and hunt down old stuff. You know.
Oh, okay.
So
I got
this
an
is.
old Nintendo.
Do you? Do you have the games?
Hang on a minute. I gotta look. Yeah.
Well, this is a swap meet. I bought some stuff. I'll swap you something for the stuff here that I don't have.
No, there's my toolbox.
What were you asking for these anyway? I got.
$5 a piece. But what do you got?
Well, there's two games here that I don't have, and then I don't have this gun.
What do you give me for royalty?
Well, I'd probably give you $10 if I had $10 to give you.
Oh, well, then I'll hold it till you come back.
I'd swap you something for it. I
What?
bought a bunch of stuff on my way to you. I don't know. Let's see what I got in my bag here.
Here I go. We're getting more stuff. My boss is gonna kill me, but that's all right.
Well, I don't know. You might find something you like in here. I got this Pac-Man board game I just picked up. That's pretty awesome. And I got some other games in here that I bought. Let's see. Mario Party 7. Mario's a big seller, man.
Yeah.
Resident
Me.
Evil.
You give me these two and take them.
Okay,
Is it cool?
that's cool with me.
I'm just gonna find a table anyway.
Somebody will for sure buy it. It's got Mario and Resident Evil, so fair trade for me. I already had those games. I just bought them because my son is very clumsy when it comes to discs, and
Right.
sometimes they get scratched, so
Right.
I like to have doubles. All right, cool. Well, thanks for the swap.
Yep. Not a problem.
Let me get all this back in my bag. It's a classic. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good. How you doing today, bud?
I'm doing good. Making a YouTube video. I'm hunting video games. I've been here lots of times with my little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. It's their time of year to hold like this. They know, don't they? Get close. Yeah. Okay, have a good day, bud.
Okay.
Hey, Chris, I come and caught up with you. Uh-huh. Oh, they're not. So they got.
Still didn't come across any Nintendo games?
No,
No. Getting harder to find them.
they are.
Super Nintendo, Sega, Atari, anything. I collect everything. Anything that's a cartridge, I want it.
I got like 1,000 of them in my
Yeah?
Take my number down.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me, Okay, I just had to pause the video for a second. I got a lead. This guy saw me looking for games, and he was like, hey, take my number down. I got boxes of it in my garage. He's like, they're all in like really good condition because we'd buy them, we'd play them a couple times and put them away. And he's like, I don't want to make a fortune off of it. I just don't want to give it away for free. So if you want, call me and you can come over and look at what I got. So most of the time, I get all excited for shit like that, and it never pans out. But this time, I'm hoping that maybe the guy has something cool. So anyway, I'm gonna have to wrap this up here. Got to get back home. But we'll just stop by a couple more booths on my way out, see what we find here. I found a Virtual Boy controller for $1. Oh, that's a good deal. I would. Oh, okay. So anyway, I'm really sorry for the shaky, crappy camera footage. But I made out of there with some good stuff. Okay, first booth. I ended up getting this stuff. And I have no idea about anything Famicom. Like, I'm not a Famicom collector, so I don't know anything about this, but picked up this multi-cart. Looks like it's got 42 games on it. I have no idea what they are because I don't read Japanese. If anybody knows anything about this, please feel free to let me know. Message, comment down below and see. Tell me anything you know about it. We got that. We got Donkey Kong Country 2. I can't believe I don't have the Donkey Kong Country games. I've seen them lots of times, and I just kind of, it's been on the back burner. It's never been like a priority for me for some reason. Every time I've had one of these in my hand, I've ended up putting it back and getting something else. Like, I'll come across something that I want more. Love the Donkey Kong Country games, just don't have them yet. So now I have part 2. This one, never played. I've seen it a few times. Anybody knows anything about this game, please feel free to let me know what you know. Metal Combat. Falcon's Revenge. Looks kind of cool. I don't know. Got a copy of Eternal Champions. I actually wanted to get a copy of this game. I just didn't want to pay a lot of money for it because it's kind of not the greatest game, but I do remember playing it, and fighting games are cool. We got Choplifter for Master System, and I love the Master System. Anytime I find Master System games for a decent deal, I scoop them right up. And this one is complete with the manual, so had to get it. Also, I picked up this, which I'm sure you saw in the video. Dragon's Quest 3 for, I'm assuming, Famicom. I'm not really familiar with Famicom, to be honest with you. Like, I really don't know. No manual with this, but it's in the little case. Now, this might be Super Famicom. I don't know. I was comparing it to a Nintendo cartridge, and it's, I don't know, the ROM board or whatever is closer to Nintendo, so I don't know, maybe it's Famicom. It's probably Famicom, but I don't collect Famicom really, so if anybody's interested in this, let me know. I'm always open to do a trade or whatever, because I really don't have a use for it other than it's just kind of cool. So Dragon's Quest 3 in the box. No manual. Next booth I went to, guy had some games, and he wanted like, I think he was saying $5 a piece or whatever, and then he was asking, I don't know, you saw the video, but I ended up getting these 3 games for, I think, $6. I had to haggle the guy down on them too. World Class Track Meet, which, you know, I have on the Mario Duck Hunt cart, but no, we got the single version of it. Ultimate Basketball, didn't have it, and it's going in the collection. All of these are in pretty good shape too. And then NES Open, which I'm not sure, I don't think I have this. I might, but I don't think I do. I don't know. I think I would remember it because you got my boy Mario on the cover, and Jamie will probably want to. Oh, okay. And the last thing I got, the series of unfortunate events. Little scratchy, but not bad considering where I found it. And the guy gave it to me for free. So, that's it, man. Let me know how you liked the video. Let me know how you like that flea market. I tried to get as much good footage as I can, but you know, it's hard when you're hunting and searching. It's hard to hold the camera at the same time. I really need to enlist a cameraman. Alright. Have a good one, guys.